All right, so what's up, guys? So we're out here on another road, out here doing this craziness for all you guys to enjoy, right? Doing our fitness, right? And being consistent and delivering day after day after day, right? Not only for ourselves and improving our body, but for you guys as well, to give you something to watch and enjoy. So, you know, for you may be wondering how to develop that consistency, right, for your fitness, right, to achieve everything that you wanted in that regard. So don't worry, because we are going to give you 4 tips, four fitness tips to improve your consistency. And without further ado, we are going to go into tip number 1 as far as improving that consistency, hitting the target over and over and over again. So use the mirror, right? There's a reason why there's mirrors in the gym. And far too often when we go to the gym, right, when we do all these erratic workouts, right, you learn a new workout every day and so forth, right? You listen to someone, they tell you to work out a certain way. You listen to another, they tell you to do it this way, and you don't know what to do. But you know, one thing you could do to silence all that noise, to give yourself some structure, is to look at your own workouts in the mirror, right? When you're doing triceps, look at your form. Does it look right to you? Do you look like someone that's doing the right tricep workout? And you know, for your curls and so forth, right? There's a reason why the gym is full of mirrors, right? It's not necessarily to always check yourself out, right? Because we don't want to fall into that trap either. Or some people use it to check out other people as well, which is a topic for another day. That's something you shouldn't be doing as well. But you know, by using those mirrors, by watching your form, you're gonna hit those muscles better, right? You're gonna prevent injury. You are gonna be doing all the right moves that you gotta be doing as far as your workout, right? It helps guide you and show you the right way, right? And you could become your own personal trainer like that, right? It's very easy to do that. It's free. You don't have to pay someone by the hour to do that. And you know, we will go into tip number 2, although we kind of discredited it because you probably got to pay somebody. But you know, even if you got a buddy, you got a friend of yours, right, that can watch you, can observe your workout and give you some tips and advice, right? Direct tips, you know, that apply to you, what they notice in you based on your body type especially. And you know, by having a personal trainer or a buddy of yours that's serious about weightlifting, right, you don't want to necessarily get just anybody to go and tell you what to do, because they may not know what they're doing as well, and may lead you on the wrong way and distract you and have a conversation with you, which is something that you don't want to be doing in the gym as well, right? It'll break your consistency if you're going to the gym and just chatting it up, right, like it's a bar or a nightclub. Guys, save that for later, right? You're in there to work out. You're surrounded by all those weights at that time, right? When you're in the bar or the club, those weights are gone, right? You can't use them. So make use of, you know, what you have around you, right? And use those weights and make them, you know, your friends in essence. So, you know, do that. Use a friend's help and you'll be on your way to becoming more consistent. You'll be more motivated, right? You'll have more inclinations to work out and, you know, be more consistent. So another tip has to do with before you even step into the gym, right? You want to go in there with a plan, right? A direct, you know, course of attack, right? How are you going to attack that weight room, right? Almost like you're going to battle, going to war, right? No army is going to go out and fight, you know, without a plan, right? Without a blueprint as far as what they're doing, right? They're going to send these troops this way and those troops the other way. Keep the generals in the back overseeing and directing traffic. So, you know, if you think of each body part like a troop, right? you want to send your biceps to the cables, right, and the dumbbells, right, sending them up first, right, your first exposure, right, like those troops all the way in front, and, you know, destroy them, right, knock them out. And you know what you're gonna see is you're gonna start to get more and more fired up, right? Because for some, they prefer to do abs first, forearms, other muscles first. But for me in particular, I like to do biceps, triceps, right, first. And sometimes even, you know, chest press, bench press, but very rarely. So, you know, if you figure that out, right, figure out, you know, have, you know, a plan for your workout, right, have it written down, have, even if you want, check boxes next to them and check them off, right, like tasks, like objectives, stuff that you gotta do. And, you know, you're gonna feel accomplished. It's gonna feel great when you do them, right? Just like, you know, if someone gave you a paper to write, a professor and so forth, and you wrote that paper, right, 10 pages, and you look back at what you did, and you gotta yell. But, you know, looking back at it, you could look at yourself and say, damn, I wrote a 10-page paper today, right? I did something great. And, you know, for you, when you do that, when you work out consistently, you're consistently hitting those boxes, and it's gonna keep you going, keep you moving forward, right? Because you're gonna remember that good feeling of ticking that box, right, and getting that thing done. And guess what? You're gonna do it again and again, get another hit of it, do it over and over again. And from that, you're gonna hit those bigger boxes, and you're gonna succeed, right? Those huge boxes, right? Get a six-pack, get whatever inches arms that you want to get. Those bigger boxes are gonna be hit eventually, right? But you gotta hit those smaller boxes first. So do that, set those goals and go and do them. And, you know, as far as tip number 4, in order to develop consistency, woo, for the gym, and that is, that is to have an end goal in mind, right? Whether, you know, it's looking like a particular fitness model, right? Someone that you aspire to be, but not exactly, right? You want to be yourself, of course, but, you know, it's going to give you something to work towards, right? A direct picture, something that when you wake up and feel bad and groggy and almost lost, it's going to keep you on track, right? Because you're going to remember how they look and how they feel, right? Or appear to feel, right? You see them with their huge muscles, smiling and looking great, and every girl wants them, or the girls, every guy wants them. And, you know, for you, you want that as well. You want those same achievements. And who's to blame you, right? They may be awesome goals, hard goals that require you, you know, to go on this big, tough journey of self-improvement that pretty much not everybody is built to do. It requires a certain set, you know, of willpower, mental strength to embark on that journey and come out victorious, right? Like a soldier going to battle. So, you know, for you, you want to do that and raise your consistency as far as your fitness. Because once you do that, once you are consistent, once you are doing something, you know, good for yourself, right? Raising the bar every day in regards to your fitness, before you know it, you're gonna get there. And, you know, other people are gonna ask you for tips. They're gonna ask you to train them and so forth. People will look up to you, but that requires consistency, right? Not waking up lucky, right? Few people are like that. And the ones that do might take shortcuts and so forth. So, you know, without further ado, we hope that you enjoyed these 4 fitness tips in order to improve your consistency, and you'll get in the gym destroy it, do your thing. And, you know, as always, we say thank you very much and goodbye.